Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So before I show you the next installment of my Dollar Tree makeup series, which will be part 2 of my eyeshadow collection, I wanted to break it up just a little bit and just kind of apply some makeup today. So in doing my makeup collection video series, I've kind of rediscovered some products I've kind of forgotten about that I have from Dollar Tree. So today I'm going to do a full face of Dollar Tree makeup, but it's going to be makeup items that I've kind of forgotten about, things that I haven't used in a while, and just kind of revisiting some products. So I thought that would be kind of a fun break, and my next video will be the part 2 of my Dollar Tree eyeshadow collection. And so yeah, anyways, I thought this would be just a nice breakup in the routine. So if you are a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for coming on back for another video. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Jessica, and I like to do all the makeup videos that other makeup channels like to do here on YouTube, the high-end channels, the drugstore channels, all that stuff, but except I love to focus on the dollar price point. So Dollar Tree is like my favorite, but I'll also, shop Miss A, Temu, Shein, and other dollar stores as well. So I am a bargain makeup channel, that is my intent, and I love to do all the same kind of content. Get ready with me's, testing new products, doing full face makeup looks, makeup collection videos, declutters, 10 best, 10 worst, all that kind of stuff. So if you've been looking for a bargain makeup channel like mine for a while, you are definitely in the right place, and I do hope you will become part of our family of Dollar Divas here on YouTube and join the party. And so I will have related content linked down below. That way you can binge watch more content when you're done with this video. And so yeah, like I said, I've got a full face of Dollar Tree makeup that are forgotten products in my collection. Because I am a makeup channel, I do have a pretty extensive Dollar Tree makeup collection. I have other types of makeup as well, but I have a lot of Dollar Tree makeup. So without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows, as I always do, and this is something I've kind of forgotten about. I tend to reach for a lot of my LA Colors and Ioni pencil products for my eyebrows, that I almost forgot that I had this Ioni Perfect Brow mini kit. They kind of repackaged, I've had this one here for a good while. They repackage this generally with all their, like some of their different collections. So you can usually always find this when Ioni comes out with new collections, just in different packaging. So it's got like a wax, and then it's got like a brow highlight, and then you've got like a darker and like a medium brown shade. I've actually not done my brows like this in quite a while. Like I said, I've been using pencil quite a bit here recently. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go into the darker shade. Powder for years was like my preferred method, and often I would just kind of use like eyeshadow. I didn't need no more, I'll kind of talk to you while I'm getting my eyebrows going, but haven't been filming as much as I like because I'm in rehearsals. I'm in 2 productions already at my theater. For those that are new, I'm a performer, and I work for a theater that has multiple shows in the theater. And I'm already in 2, and that's already a full-time job, performing-wise. And we're in rehearsals for a 3rd show. And so a lot of my energy is going to, not just to, a lot of my energy is going to work, but then it's also going to putting up this new show, and rehearsals and filming has just been a hard thing for me to wrap my mind around. So today I was like, really wanted to film the second part of the Dollar Tree, my Dollar Tree eyeshadow collection. I'm really out of practice with this method of putting on brows. It's a little bit of a softer look though. I'm gonna end up cleaning them up. You know how I do. I just gotta get them on, and then I can clean them up. So a lot of my energy is going there, and it's just very hard to find the energy to film, So I realized that the idea of batching videos just seems insurmountable, like filming 2 or 3 at a time. So I was like, let me just film one. So I get this one, and then I will film my Dollar Tree makeup collection video next. And those take a lot because there's a lot of swatching and wiping my arm, getting the swatches off, and all that stuff. A lot goes into those videos, which I know a lot of you really, really appreciate. So I don't have a lot of really good concealers from the Dollar Tree, and certainly nothing that I've forgotten about or haven't used in a while. But a couple of years ago, I did find this. This is just one of those brand name finds that I found. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Concealer Kit. And I'm just gonna go into this today and clean up my brows, and that's what we're gonna use to conceal. So I've been a little frustrated with my Dollar Trees here lately. So I got a brand new Dollar Tree, and I love it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful store. My only complaint is that I feel like it's just kind of predictable. And I know that it makes me sound like a spoiled brat, but it just feels a little predictable. Like I don't feel, it doesn't have the character yet, but I'm noticing something kind of disturbing it, like my regular Dollar Trees too. So I have another one that's pretty close to my house that used to be like my favorite. It's kind of like our smaller one, but it was always like really good. It has been a hot mess. Legit, as soon as the Dollar Tree opened, the new Dollar Tree opened, that one I swear is, the shelves are empty, there's boxes everywhere. It's a mess. I just have not really looked forward to even going in there. It's just made me kind of depressed. And then my other Dollar Tree that's kind of like on the other side of town, it's just, again, I'm not noticing anything. Like, I always like the possibility of finding something really interesting. And not that Dollar Tree doesn't come out with interesting things on its own, but you do kind of like, you do go there too to just see if they're going to be carrying any like name brand things or, you know, what you might find. And so I'm noticing that like Dollar Tree isn't really doing that as much. But I have noticed, if you've seen my shorts, there we go. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think that did a pretty good job. So we'll leave that for later and do some concealing with it. So yeah, if you've seen my shorts, my Dollar Trees are starting to incorporate more expensive items in like the regular aisles, and I'm not happy about it. I'm just not. I'm just afraid that Dollar Tree is going to be Family Dollar. Now that most of the Family Dollars are gone, it's going to become Family Dollar, which is cool, but I don't know. I've been a little uninspired lately. So I have a couple palettes. I'm going to do kind of like a smoky eye. And you saw this in the first part of my Dollar Tree eyeshadow collection. This is the Trio, and this is in the shade Orchid. I'm going to use this primarily, and then I'm going to go into the LA Colors Smoky palette, maybe for like a gray shimmer. So I'm going to go into that white shade first. So we took my camera to do some filming, and I just set it back up today, and I've lost my blurry background, so it will be back. I just, again, didn't have the energy to put into it, you know, today. So, but I did want to be able to film, so I'm just filming. It doesn't really matter. If you love me, you love me. If you don't, you don't. So I had a Dollar Diva tell me that LA Colors came out with a new 6-pan palette in a different color story, so I am on the lookout. I might go to my new Dollar Tree tomorrow and see, because that's one thing, that Dollar Tree is like fully stocked. Just wanted to lay a little bit of a base down. I'm going to go into that middle shade there. I'm planning on making this just a very simple look. I just want to deepen that up. I realize I sometimes don't neglect to do a lot of simple looks. And these aren't like the absolute best eyeshadows in the world, but they're not terrible. So I'm going to take a more compact brush and go into that darkest shade there. I'm kind of wanting this to be like a taupe kind of a look. I'm not really wanting it to be like an extreme smoky eye. I'm just wanting to, although I'm sure I will probably go overboard. Okay, just a little bit of deepening up. And now I'm going to go into the LA Colors Smoky. This is a repackaged quad. There was another line, I think it was Nude Glam or something, that repackaged this. And I think I'm just going to go into that shade right there, because it kind of goes with this color story pretty well. I might even use the Frosty White as well. So I'm going to take a flat brush, as I always do. So yeah, my nails, you've been seeing them in my shorts. I got them done a while ago. So they're an ombre French, and the instead of nude, it's like a pink, like a dark pink. And then I wanted a chrome powder, and they put this like iridescent one on, and I'm in love. I just kind of went with it and loved it. They'll always do like one finger first to make sure you like it, and I was like, yeah, I love it. So, because the first time I got my nails done, they put a chrome powder on it, but it was a little bit more of like a subdued, it was just like it didn't really have any color in it, it was just kind of chromy, you know? And this time it was like an iridescent, and I'm just absolutely loving it. I did spray my brush. I'm gonna put this in the middle part of my eye. Almost done with this setting spray. And I'm going to go into that shimmery white and just put it on the inner part, and then I will probably do my inner corner once I get like the rest of my makeup on. Take that little under the brow bone highlight shade in the brow kit, and I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just going to place a little bit underneath and blend it. That does a nice job. Okay, so I'm going to put on liner, lashes, move on to the face, come back to the eyes. You know how we do. So for mascara, I'm just going to put a coat of, this is the Beauty Intuition mascara. I can't remember if it's the curling or the volumizing. I think it's the volumizing. And it's probably out of all my mascara the most forgotten. So I'm going to pop on a coat of this and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to put on some liquid liner. And this is an LA Colors Graphics eyeliner. It's in black. It kind of comes in this different type of a tube. And it's got kind of it. And so it's a little bit different than your traditional liner. I guess it's meant to get like, I don't know, like a more edgy kind of a line. I can't remember when I bought this. Don't really remember because it's been forgotten. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a wing as I do. This is a really, really easy to control liner. And I'd forgotten if it was something I liked or not. Yeah, that's really, really nice. I'm going to clean up. I made a little bit of a mess under my eye, so I'm going to use my Be Pure pen. So for lashes and glue, I'm going to use these Le Flare 3D French Lash. These are the A034. These are probably my most forgotten lashes. I don't know, lashes are there's something I don't tend to forget. And then probably the lash glue I haven't used the longest. It's not really forgotten, but it's the Ioni Everlasting Lash Glue. So if you're new to my channel, I do have a lash tutorial where I show you 2 different ways to put your lashes on. I'll have a link down below, but I'm gonna do these off camera and I will be right back. Okay, lashes are on. And so now we're gonna move on to the face. And I don't have a ton of face products like foundations and concealers and stuff from the Dollar Tree, but these here are definitely my most forgotten, and especially ones that like I use a lot of the ones that I do have. So these are definitely my most forgotten. A couple years ago, and they're not like a product you find every day, but they are in my Dollar Tree makeup collection and they're forgotten. So this is the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Tinted Moisturizer, and I had found 2 shades when I went. I've got Buff and Natural. And whichever one is the darker one is the one that I think Natural is the darker one. I'm gonna shake it. So I'm just gonna use this in concealer, and I'm not gonna use like a beauty blender. I'm just gonna put it on. I feel like with a tinted moisturizer, you just need to put it on. I've had a Flower Beauty foundation too that I found at the Dollar Tree, and I believe I used it up last year. It's gonna be way too light, but I'm just gonna blend it in. We're gonna make it work as we always do. And I used it up last year. I haven't always loved the Flower Beauty products I've found at Dollar Tree in comparison to like, you know, the Wet n Wild products I've found or other brands. But of course I love the Candy Moyo products and I love Be Pure's face products. Yeah, a little light, but that's okay. See, I don't like this as much as I love just the normal products that you can find. So now I'm gonna use some concealer. We're gonna go back into that palette, and I think I'm going to use that shade here, the second shade in right here. That's the one that I used for my eyes and everything. Use some around my nose. Okay, we are getting there. Now I'm going to use bronzer. Y'all, okay, so again, I'm a little bit embarrassed, but it's forgotten and I'm going to use it today. I've had this for a good long while. You saw it in my Dollar Tree makeup collection bronzer video. This is the Beauty Benefits Hollywood matte bronzer. And so yeah, I have not used this in a good long minute, but I'm using it today. I had someone criticize me not too long ago, not a normal, like a regular Dollar Diva, but someone was like, "Ooh, you use, you know, makeup that's 2 years old on your face." And I'm like, yeah. And I mean, like, seriously, I would say that's most of us, you know. As long as it don't smell funny and it still works and I like it, I'm gonna keep using it. So I'm just gonna kind of darken this up a little bit. See, that's doing a nice job. This bronzer, I've forgotten it. I always remembered really liking it, but that shade is just so nice. It just warmed it right up and all is right with the world. So for blush, This is the LA Colors blush sticks. I also have a highlighter, and I just never reach for this. I don't think I used this since I tested it. This is in the shade Flushed. It was part of like a collection, and I don't remember if there was another shade, but it's a cream blush. And so I'm gonna apply it, I'm gonna put it on my hand first, and then use a stippling brush. And I did just clean this stippling brush. It's a little bit damp. So I'm gonna go like this. So there we go, just a really, really, really nice effect. So now for a highlighter, you saw this in my highlighter collection, and I talked about how I hadn't really used it. This is the LA Colors Glow Rush. This is in Brazen. I have a blush as well, or a couple blushes, I think, and this is like the highlighter. So I'm just gonna swirl into all the shades. That's really pretty. I forgot the quality of that is really nice. It just goes very smoothly on there. I haven't been using powdered highlighters a whole lot, especially on camera these days. It's been a lot more like liquid products, I feel. And I forget how much I love powdered highlighters. I've been really getting into like cream, like cheek and bronzer products, but I forget how much I really love like a powdered highlighter. So now for powder, it's a name brand find from the Dollar Tree from a 3 years ago. But I use like my regular LA Colors pressed powder. I use my Ioni mattifying powder. I use Be Pure. So they're not really forgotten, but this one here, I just kind of forgotten about it. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus pressed powder. And so yeah, we're gonna go into this today. And it says on the back that there's no photo flashback, which I didn't really even realize. I don't know what shade it is. Oh, it's Warm Light. So it's a really good shade. So I'm just gonna use a dry blender. This one here is meant for powders. And I'm gonna do that under my eyes. And then I think I'm gonna just use, to keep my glow, I'm gonna just lightly go over the rest of my face with a brush. There we go, just a little bit to take just a little of the extra shine away. Now we're gonna go back to the eyes, and this is actually from Family Dollar because I don't have a whole lot of like pencil eyeliners that are forgotten from Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna line my waterline. This is the LA Colors Jumbo Eye Pencil. I think I got this at Dollar General. I have a white one as well. And yeah, it's just like a jumbo stick. They're kind of comparable to NYX. And I think when I bought them, they were $1. It wasn't more, they weren't more than $2, but I'm pretty sure these were $1. And then I forgot that I was going to use this, but I'm going to use it because it's forgotten. So about 2 or 3 years ago, I found a bunch of these NYX liquid crystal like liners. And I think I bought one in like I bought gold, I got silver, I got like a pewter color. I'm going to use this one today. This is in crystal silver. And let me see, I might do an inner corner thing. Ooh, that's pretty. Glitter liner is a good way to get like a nice subtle sparkle. Of course, Ioni has glitter liners, and I didn't really like their gold one, but in a recent video, I tried their pink one that they have, and that was amazing. If I ever see green again, I've seen green before, I'm gonna pick it up and try it. I think I've tried their gold. Yeah, this is just, I found this during what I call the good old days. That is beautiful. Just a nice like subtle sparkle, nothing super crazy. And so that's where I think I'm gonna stop with the eyes before I do too much. So for lips, I have a lip liner that I've forgotten about and a lip gloss. So I have those videos recorded too if you want to catch anything in my Dollar Tree Makeup Collection series. I did lip glosses and lip liners, and then I did a separate one for lipsticks because I do have a lot of lip products. So this is the LA Colors Nude Glam Auto Lip Liner. I am going to line my lips today. This is in the shade Inspiration. So we're going to go ahead and go in, and I'm hoping this will be darker than my lips. That's generally where I don't really like, it's not necessarily the quality, it's just the shade availability. Oh, this is nice. I think this color is going to do a nice job. Usually they're just too light for my taste. I'm in the camp of I don't want a lip liner to match my lips or match my lipstick. I really kind of want it to be a little darker. That's just me. That's a pretty natural, like nice nude shade. Not too pink, you know? Okay, so last but certainly not least, these products I love, and I just have not shown them any love recently. the LA Colors Plump Gloss, and this is, I think, my favorite shade. This is in the shade Shocker. It's kind of this nude shade and it has like flecks of gold sparkle in it. Nothing offensive, it just, and this I've used quite a bit of this one. I used to use this quite a bit when I first got it. These taste and smell sweet, like frosting. And there we go. Just a nice lip for this look. I don't really do shadow looks like kind of in the cool tones very often, but this one here is really kind of ringing my bell. I'm really, really liking it. A little sparkle, it's a little natural, a little dramatic, it's kind of a little bit of everything. So I had fun digging into some forgotten Dollar Tree makeup. Let me know if you enjoy this kind of thing, because I do have a lot of Dollar Tree makeup that I've kind of forgotten about, especially like shadows and lip products and blushes and bronzers and highlighters and stuff like that. So definitely let me know if this is something that you want to see more of. And in some ways I'm kind of forced to go into my collection because there is not a lot of new at the Dollar Tree these days. So I'm trying to find creative ways, and of course I have an abundance of makeup already, as I'm sure you do too, and we don't always need to be buying new stuff, even though it is fun, and I will continue to do it if I can. It is fun to go back and find ways to use what we already have and what we've forgotten about and revisiting it. And eventually I will do a declutter video as well. But I'm going to do that after I finish my Dollar Tree Makeup Collection series. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, show me you did by hitting the like button. Definitely go binge watch some related content down below. And let me know if you remember or found any of these products at the Dollar Tree and what you think. You know I always love talking to you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.